So there's been an Avatar theory that's been going around recently that just blew my fucking mind, because I'm like, holy shit, this could actually be canon. Like, this could actually work, right? Like, this could actually be a thing. Like, when you really get down to brass tacks and really, like, sit down and think about it, you're like, holy shit. Holy shit. And that is Ty Lee descended from Airbenders? Now, hold up. I know what you're thinking. That's total bullshit. There is no way that Ty Lee is descendant from an Airbender. She's Fire Nation. Well, here's something. Different races can have different kids. Remember that. Bolin and Mako were, siblings, but yet one was an Earthbender and the other was a Firebender. So it stands to reason that an Airbender or, someone of the Air Nomads could interbreed with someone with the Fire Nation. Now, before we go any further, I'd like to state that I do not subscribe to the theory that Ty Lee was secretly an Airbender all along. I do subscribe to the theory that she is a descendant of the Air Nomads. Because when you look at her and look at how she acts, it's very much... it's very Air Nomad, looking into auras and, having all these emotional connections to people. It's very Air Nomad. It's very widespread. And also, when you really look at her eye color is a lot different from Mei and Ty Lee's and the other Firebenders. Her eye color is actually, like, grayish. It's very much like Aang's eye color when you think about it. It might be a recessive gene from her... I wouldn't say her mom is an airbender, but definitely I would say, like, either on her mom's side or dad's side, her grandparents or her great-grandparents, one of them or both, could have been, on one of these two sides, could have been someone who was an air nomad who escaped the genocide. Because when you really get down to it, like, it makes sense. Like, Ty Lee... like I said, has a lot of the same connections, like that kind of, love for auras and stuff, and chi and all that, and her movements are very air nomad. When you think about it, like, her movements and her fighting style is very air nomad. Avoid and evade, strike only when you have an opening. That's super air, that's exactly how Aang fights. That's exactly how Aang fights and how the air nomads fought. It's these very precise movements, these very fluid, very motion like the wind kind of movements. It's holy shit! Like, I didn't think about that until, like, people were, like, giving out all these reasons. I was like, guys, I think we're onto something here. Like I said, I do not subscribe to the theory that Ty Lee was secretly an airbender all along, because there had been no way that girl could have hidden that from Azula, especially Azula. Like, Mei would probably keep it a secret, but there's no way in hell she could keep it a secret from Azula. Like, she could keep it a secret from Mei, but not Azula, because Azula would sell her out in a heartbeat. Like, she would think, oh, we're best friends, I can tell her I'm secretly an airbender. Why are there Fire Nation troops coming after me now? What the fuck, Azula? What happened to Tyzula? What the fuck, bitch? Anyway, so that's my thing. That is very much my thing, is that I don't subscribe to her being secretly an airbender, but I do subscribe to the theory that at least she's a descendant of air nomads, or so not a bender. I don't think she is a bender. In fact, I don't think she was secretly an airbender. I do think, however, that a lot of her like her culture and her fighting style was very air nomad, stylized or appropriated, or it could have been taught to her by her family. It could have been very much taught through, like, her grandmother her grandmother or grandfather could have easily taught her and her sisters how to fight, because we do know that her sisters, from the comics, we do know that her sisters all know how to fight like her. So it could have been her grandmother or grandfather who taught them how to use this, and then when they could have been like, oh, well, it's not airbending, it's like these crazy circus moves. That would have been the whole excuse, like, no one thought about it. It's like, oh, it's just them being crazy circus freaks, whatever, fuck it. So that's again, this could be totally wrong. I fully acknowledge that this theory could be total bullshit, but at the same time, it makes a lot of sense when you really, like, sit down and think about it. Like, there's some validity there. Like I said, the eye color thing. That her eye color is almost exactly like Aang's. It could have been a recessive gene from, her family lineage. It's the same thing of, her fighting style and her movements. So, and again, I'm pretty sure at least some, I'm not saying, like, Airbenders still existed when Aang was around, because they would have come out of hiding when the Avatar showed up, and be like, hey, we were here the whole time. No. What I am saying, though, is that probably some of them, not a lot, maybe they went into hiding, because remember, Hama was, like, in her fucking 90s before she got found out, and that was because she was fighting Katara. But she, for years, was hiding, decades even, she was hiding out in the heart of the Fire Nation. So, it would stand to reason that maybe some airbenders, or not even airbenders, someone from a non-bender, because you'd have to imagine that there were non-benders as well in the among the air nomads, and they went into hiding, and essentially they went into hiding and found their way into the Fire Nation, married some firebenders, or Fire Nation, royals or whatever, or, just Fire Nation people in general, and had babies. And that's how their gene continued. Probably not, the gene pool, and I know what you're thinking. There's no way that works. Well, if you ever look, like, when you really think about it, like, that's not too far off, because even in real life, whenever you do, like, Ancestry or whatever, you always find, like, some interesting genetics. They're like, I'm descended from that? Cool. Like, from yours truly, for instance. I actually discovered that I am descendant, like, there's a very, very small lineage to the Middle East. Yeah, your boy's got a little bit of Middle East in him. Just 2.5%. Like, that's the descendant, that's from the genetics I descend from. So it would stand to reason that that's a possibility, too, in the world of Avatar. And like I said, there could have been a few that... I'd probably say they all died out, but their genetic bloodline could have been continued, and one of those bloodlines may have been Ty Lee's bloodline. Yeah, it's starting to really make you think, huh? But like I said, this theory could be total bullshit, but, like, at the same time, it's like, is it, though? Because, like, this makes a lot of sense. So I'm, and also, thanks, Netflix, for bringing, and I don't mean this sarcastically, I really do mean thanks, Netflix. Thanks, Netflix, for bringing this back, so now we got all this new Avatar stuff. Because now people are starting to rewatch and reignite their love for Avatar, and getting new people in there to really be like, whoa, what did I miss? So this is actually where the Ty Lee thing spawned from, because this just sprang out recently. So I think, again, thank that to Netflix for putting Avatar back on there. So yeah, you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of the idea, the idea or the theory that Ty Lee may have descended from air nomads? Do you guys think that's a plausible idea, or do you think that's total bullshit? Just comment below, let me know what you guys' theories are, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and once again, I'm Mr. Multiverse, and I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.